What's up, guys? Us Oregon folk are overdue for a massive earthquake, and if you're like this idiot, you need to know how to be prepared. So stay tuned. Now I'll show you earthquakes in the past and why we are overdue for a big one now.
Bro, this is the worst video quality. I have the worst shape here. Don't cry.
Now I'll show you volcanoes that formed from earthquakes in the past. The Cascade volcanoes are formed by the Juan de Fuca plate. It is formed when hot magma rises from the plate to the surface, forming large mountains from the cold lava rock. The rock is heated since the plate is being pushed further underground by the North American plate, heating the Juan de Fuca plate, causing volcanoes. Now I'll show you what plates looked like in the past and how they look now. Now I'll show you what minerals different layers of the earth are made out of. Continental crust is mostly made from granite and is 35 miles thick. It is a light rock and a lot less dense at 2.6 grams than the other crust, oceanic. Oceanic crust is dark, thin, and is made of basalt, a hard dark rock. It is only about 4 miles thick and is a lot denser than the continental crust at 3.17 G. Next, this video of convection will show you how the plates move in the first place. I will show you the inner layers of the Earth. The inside of the Earth has 5 layers, including the crust, asthenosphere, mantle, outer core, and inner core. The crust is made of rocks and is usually about 500 degrees Fahrenheit. The asthenosphere is made out of hot rocks and is usually about 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit. The mantle is made out of iron and is usually about 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit. The outer core is made out of iron and nickel and is about 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. The inner core is almost entirely iron and is approximately 15,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I will show you how my house will be impacted particularly by shaking, liquefaction, and landslide. The shaking in my house is strong, so I'll have to be prepared for trees and wires falling down. There aren't too many trees around me, but there are quite a few power lines, so I'll have to keep that in mind. With strong shaking, things will fall off shelves, so that will also be a factor to keep in mind. In the case of liquefaction, I am safe from any shaking, although everywhere around me has moderate liquefaction. This would make it hard to move anywhere apart from College Hill, so I still need to prepare for the liquefaction. Finally, when discussing landsliding, it seems that all of College Hill is a landslide. This would pose significant danger to me and the surrounding houses, so I must definitely have to prepare for landsliding. Now I will show you the dangers of my house in my house. In my living room, there aren't too many things that would fall down. The only thing that would fall would be my bookcases and some shelves. In the dining room, the only unsafe things would be the mirror and a window. In my kitchen, there is a panel of lights above that could shatter, along with some windows. My hallway is easily the safest place, having no items or windows. In terms of the 2 bedrooms, only the windows are a concern, although in the bathroom there are shelves with heavy things that could fall on you, so it is mildly unsafe. The safest place would definitely be the hallway, since there is a strong support over it. Downstairs, there are some shelves, windows, and a safe that could fall, but the main concern is the furnace, which is very hot and could potentially cause a fire. Even my car could roll back and forth, but that is unlikely. In the upstairs, there are some windows, but mainly a bookcase that could fall. There is also the risk of the floor collapsing, so it is not a very safe place in general. Now I'll show you how to turn off the water, electricity, and gas. My gas. First of all, you get a wrench. Then, you see right here, with a little hole, attach the wrench right here, and pull it down. So this hole is parallel with this hole. Electricity. I can do that by switching all of these knobs from on to off, and that's it. For my water, I can do this by lifting this up and turning this yellow knob clockwise. Now I'll tell you what to do during the shaking and just after the shaking. When the shaking starts, I will attempt to go outside or under a sturdy surface. My brothers will go do the same, since they're probably in a class too. My dad works at a plant in Springfield and will probably go under a desk. My mom will go outside as well, or if she's in my house, will go under a sturdy surface. After the shaking stops, my dad will attempt a crossing of the Willamette River over one of the bridges. If they are all down, we will cross using a boat. I'll have an easy time of leaving the school, although my brothers will have a hard time getting home, since they live in Corvallis. Fortunately, they have their own car. My mother, on the other hand, will be at home and will be turning off the gas, water, and electricity. Now I'll show you how to prepare for 14 days after the shaking stops. For my 2-week plan, I have chosen to keep box cereal, tuna, peanut butter, black beans, mac and cheese, flour, millet, rice, salt pork, pasta, canned tomato soup, chicken broth, lentils, and water. Everybody will have similar ratios of food, these amounts being just enough to survive. I will keep this stockpile in my pantry and will check it every 2 months or so.